The problem is believing for what we don't want instead of what we do want. And when we get in the habit of believing that what we don't want will be the case, then we always end up with what we don't want and never end up with what we do want. Because we're not believing for what we do want, or what's beneficial to us anyways. And we get in the habit of believing for what we don't want because we want that to be the truth, even though it benefits us in no way. Instead of what would benefit us, which is the good end of that. People may mistreat you and they may identify you as something that you are not. But as long as you believe that they will always be that way, and as long as you believe that that's just how it is, you're encouraging that behavior, you're encouraging that repercussion, because your belief is further instigating that, making it more real than it ever was before. When you want somebody to respect you, don't expect them not to. When you want somebody to care about you, don't expect them not to. When you are expecting the worst outcome, do not be surprised when you get the worst outcome. And do not think yourself wise for expecting evil and getting evil. That is foolish. Expect good that God gives you good, regardless of the intentions of anybody else. And by that I mean, how is the good, the God element, going to be of effect when you are not willing to put that element in place, because you are then making it against your will for that to be in place? When you hold a grudge, and by holding that grudge you want people to fail to impress you, to fail to treat you right, when you want them to fail to do right by you, then you've cut God out of it, because God doesn't want that. God wants them to do right by you. And when you won't believe for them doing right by you, you won't get it. Not because they don't try, not because there's not an effort made, but because you're not willing to get past what they did. When you're not willing to get away from the lies of the devil and listen to the truth that God has present for you, then you only end up with what you don't want instead of what you do want. You want a happy life? Stop expecting people to ruin it. You want a good life? Stop expecting evil to overcome the good in your life. When we believe for evil instead of for good, we're being a servant of the devil and not a servant of God. And when you're a servant of God, you're not in poverty, you're not in sickness. But when you're a servant of the devil, you're always in poverty and you're always in sickness. Because it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how healthy you are, you'll always have the poverty mentality and the sickness mentality where no matter how much you are blessed, you won't see it. You'll just see that, oh, this evil thing. Get past the evil thing. Overcome evil with good. Don't be a servant of the devil. Why would you make a nest for a fly where it can then breed maggots, instead of just kicking the fly out, killing the fly, and making it to where in your home there are no maggots, there are no flies, and the flies that on occasion do appear, they're discouraged Don't encourage evil in your home. Don't encourage evil in your heart. Don't encourage evil in you. When you're encouraging evil in you, it doesn't matter what evil intentions people have against you when they speak ill of you to your face or whatever. The point is, when you have good in you, the evil has no effect on you. But when you have evil in you, then the evil programs you to where you'll never be happy. And by never be happy, I mean, as long as you are of the evil mentality, you cannot be happy. You can choose to leave that mentality. And by choosing to leave that mentality, you don't have to be in the never being with good. It doesn't have to be never. But it will always be never when you're supporting evil, then evil is what you get. When you're supporting good, then good is what you get. When you think people around you are all snakes looking to bite you, don't be surprised when you get snakes looking to bite you. But when you think of them as people, as being different than you are, not evil, just different, showing love in different ways, or maybe not even showing love at all, but not letting that get to you, not letting that bother you. People may think that backbiting is love, and although it's not, why should that bother you? Because then it shows what you think of love. Love is unconditional. Love is God. You want peace? Don't believe for war. You want happiness? Don't believe for sorrow and anger. You want joy? Don't keep wrecking it. It's there, just don't wreck it. You have more dominion over your life than anybody, including God. Because that's how He designed it. He's not going to infringe your will, and if you want to hate everybody around you and think they all want to hurt you, then your will will be the will that dominates any other will. Because you want it. You'll get what you want. But what you want isn't going to help you. Do you want to nurse your pain with pain? Or do you want to nurse your pain with healing? Stop thinking that people are the enemy, when it's the devil that's the enemy. Stop thinking that just because somebody was used as a servant of the devil on one or more occasions, that's just them. It's not okay to be disrespected, but when you're righteous, you're going to be persecuted. It's not that that's okay. It's just that the world is evil. So that's what you got. But since the world is evil, you have dominion over evil. Good has dominion over evil because evil has no dominion over good. It's like we are not low on the food chain. The world is below us on the food chain. The substance of the world, that's for us. The money of the world, that's for us. But you're not going to get it when you keep having an evil mentality. I understand that people treat you in a way that is so unloving, in a way that is so wrong. I understand that. But just because they don't know how to show love doesn't mean you shouldn't show love. Because when you don't show love, you're hurting yourself. And that's not what I want. I want you to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you can love the rest of my children. But when you only hate everybody, you are of no use to me. I brought Paul from being a murderer of my people to one of the best. How much more can I do for you when you will put the evil aside to do good in my holy name? That is all.